Good morning, is it from Zetster's Lab? What to do when the whole world has gone mad once again and fear is just sweeping in like a wildfire. I mean, bombs are flying and it's rumors of war and name it, and it's out there. So what am I supposed to do? Do whatever you can to find peace. The only thing that we can do to counterattack fear and hate and resentment is to produce peace. I mean, I cannot do anything more important during this time than to find the peace that's already in me and allow it to start flowing. So this morning I was standing here once again, busy with my papers for my latest gratitude journal, and like I'm going, I think it's going to be more than one journal once again. So this today I am busy with, we call it bori, turmeric, I think we call it in English. So I've got some turmeric in here with some boiling water, and now I'm just placing my papers inside the turmeric water, and voila! They are going to be a yellow, a very, very beautiful yellow. So after this, I'm going to take them outside and they're gonna dry. Today is a windless day. Yesterday it was terribly windy and my papers were tearing and blowing all over the place, but they still came out beautiful, because I think the more rustic the paper, the better. So this is what I'm doing today. I am doing whatever I can find my hands to do that allows my peace to start flowing. I am guarding my heart. I am not going I'm not going the fear route. I am not allowing my enemy to enter in, fear, hate, resentment, whatever, to come and destroy my life. Where do you find life? In me. This is what I am learning. You know, we read all these truths and but it's different to walk in them, to make them your own. So yes, the enemy is not people. It's not whoever is throwing the bombs or whoever is hating. The enemy is the spirit of fear and hate and resentment, because that I can allow to enter into my spirit, into my soul, and that will absolutely destroy the abundant life that all of us have. We come into this realm filled with abundant life, and then we allow fear and hate and self-pity and name it to enter in, and that destroy our peace and joy. So as I was busy standing here, this is what I was thinking. You know, because my first reaction was, oh, you know, the news and everything, I don't read the news, but it comes in, you know, via a Facebook post or via husband telling me, or my kids, or whatever. So you hear the bad news, you know, but then you have a choice. Am I allowed it to enter in and destroy the abundant life in me, or am I gonna say, hands up, no, you're not coming in, I'm closing the door, you stay outside, and I am gonna do what I can do. And that is to accumulate, help. I don't even know the words, but I'm gonna release, is that it? Peace into the world, because that's the only way that I can make a difference. Releasing peace instead of hate and fear. So then I realized, I first felt half embarrassed. Okay, everything that's happening, and really, there's so many bad tidings that coming my way. A friend's husband passed, the other woman was kidnapped, and there are many difficult, heartbreaking news that's flying around. But I can allow myself to be overwhelmed and totally smothered by it, allow them to enter in and really kill the joy and peace and love, unconditional love, and peace in me. Or I can say no. Yes, I acknowledge that. I hear you. I'm not stupid. I can see what's going on. The dogs are here again. Or I can, and yes, it is. I send love that way. But I cannot send love and peace if I don't have it, if it is not been making alive, flowing in me. So that's why I realized, is that do whatever you gotta do, even if it's a simple thing like dyeing some papers for your gratitude journal. Do whatever you need to do to allow peace to flow in and through you into this troubled world. That is how I can make a difference in this world today, where I am, in my house, in the southern point or whatever of Africa. That's how I can make a contribution, a difference. We think we need to go out there and physically do something. But the only thing that we can actually do that's going to make a difference is to start flowing in the unconditional love that we are in spirit, in joy, in peace, in just become the peace that we are, and that spirit we can then send into the world, and that spirit will touch and heal and deliver and set the captives free. It's a spiritual war. I'm always telling my husband, everything is spiritual. Do not allow the enemy to enter. That is what we are told to do. But we believe it's people, it's a race, it's, the ones that throwing the bombs and killing and whatever. No, it is the spirit behind those things. Do not allow the spirit to enter. So what are you doing today? What are you going to do today that will make you peaceful? That will make and allow the peace in you to start flowing freely. I even tore up some ordinary courante newspapers. I've tore up some newspapers. I am dyeing them. So when I'm done with this video, I'll go outside and I will just very peacefully take these papers, wet papers, out one by one and make sure that they will not tear. So have a fantastic day. Is it from Zetster's Lab? And as I say, all that I can do is to find my peace and my joy and to encourage you to tell you that is what you can do also if you want to if you want to survive, experience peace and joy in the midst or anything. If you want to experience happiness and deep peace and joy, but never mind that, if you want to make a difference, we got to start focusing and doing whatever we got to do on a minute-to-minute basis to allow the peace and the joy in us to start flowing freely into this dimension, into this world. Is it from Zetster's Lab? Love you not lots. Thank you that I can share the things that helps me to keep going, to keep smiling. I must say I went through a very, very dark patch the last week, but all I did, I was just focusing on the life in me the whole time, and then I got this awesome, I read it somewhere and it just came back to me. It's, we think when we're in a deep, it wasn't a depression, but I really felt kind of very, very, that as if I was in a dark, dark place. I couldn't find the light, I couldn't see the light, but I knew it was there. It was in me. That didn't go. It cannot leave you. You can never leave you. I will never leave you. The life and light in you tells you, our fathers, our source, our beloved always tells you, I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. But I felt in this dark place. I felt I was there. But I was clinging to the truth of the I am, the life, abundant life, that the light that was in me. And I got this thing. It's like a seed that's been buried in the ground. It's dark down there. It's damp. It feels like death. You need to be break open. And it's a very, very dark place. And that gave me so much peace. So in the past, I always believed when I felt like that, oh, something is wrong, I did something wrong, the enemy is out to destroy me, blah, 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 whatever I thought. And this time, it sounds crazy, but I had peace in the midst of this dark time because I was only focusing on the life in me. And then I got the picture of the seed and I realized it's okay. It's okay to feel like that. I'm not being buried. Yes, I've been buried as a seed, but it's a good thing. It's a wonderful thing. It's an awesome thing because in that darkness, the seeds that were planted in me, the life, abundant life, is starting to break open and started to grow. So it was also that dark place, a very, very protected place. I felt protected. It's crazy, but really in the midst of that, there wasn't fear because I got the vision of the little seed being planted and everything was perfect for the seed to burst open and grow. So my precious friend, if you feel in a dark, dark place, do not fear. Don't despair. Just sit in it. Just visualize that you are the seed, that you are being protected there in the darkness, that you are being watered, food, everything you needed and start to break open and grow is in you, is there for you. You're not alone, you're not rejected. That's what we feel when we're in that alone space. We absolutely feel lost and as if we're forgotten. You're not forgotten. You are actually protected and in the perfect place so that you can burst open and start to grow. Voila! I didn't think I'm going to share anything today. As I said, I was really struggling to share anything for the last month. But I just thought when this truth came while I was busy with my papers, I just thought, let me just share it. Someone out there needs this. And we need to keep shining the light, keep allowing the abundant life in us to flow freely through us like a river, just sending peace and joy and unconditional love into this dark world. We are the light. If you cannot find the light, you are the light. That's what I also read. Love your dots. Is it from Zedster?